man don't lie. Two step then the next fly. Dick in the shit sure is. Ask little bro if you think that I'm lying. Them man hate cause your man so fly. Like text 2 J1s and I'm nice. Thought my bedroom wasn't up, so I stopped, nearly pie. Quang is this, Quang is that, Quang is Marga, his head's fat, but I'm still king in this, that's fact. This we a man don't with them you joke man. Allow it, I meant joke men. Hold on one from up the old blue. Met a sweet one from down the old pen. Like big Quang face from the norm. How did I come this far? I think I'm a bandit, they think I'm a star. When I cut through, man, they breathe like raw. They so big that I can't go shop, man. I always get clocked. It's so hot. Is it a fan or is it a op? Either way, man, I'm moving on job. I love my freedom, but I risk it anytime I see them. Fly at the ride, man, breed them. Caught me up, man, he kept on. L2R2, man, pop this corn like the cinema view. If bro see Jaws, man's chilling it too, man. Step trying to finish them youths. Man, cut you, bust that. Painting, give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like, on the off block with a rock back. Hands on, man, clutch that. Don't sell, man, cock that. Any up on site, man, that. I'm like, who's that, what's that? Man, cut you, bust that. Give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like, on the off block with a rock back. 2 hands on, man, clutch that. Any shoes on sale, man, cock that. Any up on site, man, that. Right now, see my lifestyle's changing. Can't lie, see I like it. I was chilling in the band with cats last year. Now I'm chilling with the crew from Love Island. Different. Ken said do this music thing. I don't like when you talk about riding, but this exciting. I love money big. They throw ski jaws and I'm drilling it too. Man step and flex round there trying to finish them youths. Top block drilling it. Go home and I build my. More time man stepping in twos. Watch my back when I lean. Man do the same cause that's my brother. Put one hand on my brother. Man's getting straight round there with a straight. Man talk tough and the neck catch him in the flesh. I just put me a 10 down. Don't you know I'm about my bar? I love my freedom, but I risk it anytime I see them. Fly at the ride, man, breed them. Caught me up, man, he kept on. L2R2, man, pop this corn like the cinema view. If bro see Jaws, man's chilling it too, man. Step trying to finish them youths. No, man, cut you, bust that. Give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like, on the off block with a rock back. 2 hands on, man, clutch that. Don't sell, man, cock that. Any up on site, man. I'm like, who's that, what's that? Man, cut you, bust that. Give me that WhatsApp, but when I hit you, better bring me that rucksack. Like, on the off block with a rock back. 2 hands on, man, clutch that. Don't sell, man, cock that. Any up on site, man.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist, see my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a sneeze, please for them getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Lord, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Lil', I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hater, rest in peace. Hater, rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the men cash, then grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she don't ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my head on my, cause these, and I gotta make it back home, cause my mama need son need some milk? You, cause these Philly I bought with me don't, no joke, no. All I know is when they come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down at MIA. And that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same that flop. I'm the same from Birch Street with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he hating on me. Waiting on me, still on that hood. My Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friends turn to your enemies. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. With them, they go for 40, ain't no 10. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave you, they ain't done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm got him. Woo! Mean flow, walking down Madison. Some things mean more when you used to not have it. I really came from selling CDs in the packages to living out my childhood dreams. Who could imagine this? I know what it's like to be broke, so I'ma cherish this. Born king, hustler, soul running through my heritage. Broken bummy, man, sometimes it was embarrassing, but held my honor. These walking around him meritless. That's why you only believe half of what these tell you. I knew my drive had to be stronger than my fear of failure. I knew my time was coming, getting banks, I'm like Azalea. I'm dressed in green to make the league, and I ain't talking Zelda. And as you grow, your hunger grows with it. And the gimmick, I just put my soul in it. And I can never trust these that stuck in their ways. The rap game of flick, y'all ever knew these actors portrayed. But hey, one chance just to make it at the city, huh? Two hands put together, I hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it at the city. Two hands put together, I hope he hear me. 3 a.m., my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million. I'm a go-getter, yeah, a cold. I remember bank account really had no figures, now I'm chillin'. Someplace where they ain't got no winter in a villa. Waiting for the fall like they was yelling timber. Flow colder than winters be in Chicago. I've always had the vision, I see this with my eyes closed. Ain't grew up, I ain't got no phony bravado. Only time I clap that, they was yelling bravo. Yo, I grew up in a home, but that's the perfect role model. So I do it in the song, cause some of these things I hold bottle. Knew I couldn't do it alone, but some of these things I won't follow. So I prove it on my own, give it my all on full throttle. There was no love for me, I was up and coming. I faced doubts and had worries, but I wasn't busted. Look, they tried to steal my glory, say it wasn't nothing. But God's the author of my story, not the play. One chance just to make it at the city, huh? Two hands put together, I hope he hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it at the city. Two hands put together, I hope he hear me. 3 a.m., my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding till the day I touch a million. Now I ain't saying money is everything.
On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A. When I look at the talent disparity between these teams, it's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Lillard against Fox. From the arc. Lillard can't get it to go. Fox outside. Baseline try. Milwaukee with the rebound. On the wing, Kuzma down low. Here's Lopez. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And at that range, hey, hard for the defense to really affect that shot. I mean, Lopez is just too good.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Good.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lillard against Fox. Shoots off the step back. Fox can't get that one to fall.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. Lillard against Fox. It's a mark. Prince with the bucket.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Fox outside. Out to the wing. Castle for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Pass to Lopez. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Fox against Lillard. Wembanyama, screen on Lillard. Here's Fox. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn him with the jumper.
Here's Prince. From 9 feet out. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Lopez. Gets the 3 to fall. Lopez has got 5 points.
A nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Fox with the ball. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Good on the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Portis. Lillard right side. Over Fox. The shot by Lillard, no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And again, De'Aaron Fox. 9 points in the game.
Man, I like how quickly Fox pulls up on defenders. If you're not there tightly guarding him, he's going to school you with the jump shot.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Now here's Fox. He's got 9 over Lillard. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. And the Bucks miss again.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Pass to Portis. 3-pointer. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
San Antonio has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Fox against Lillard. Now here's Fox. Defense right on him. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Back to Prince. Pass to Portis. 6 to shoot. Lopez, the screen on Vassell. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
It's Fox with a drive. It's good. Fox has got 11 points.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Fox against Lillard. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Bucks with some changes. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Now here's Lillard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, Fox with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. And it's good for 2. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And here's Lillard. That'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. 2 on the clock. From the high post. Rebound by San Antonio.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. The drive by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Bucks trail. The crossover. Wow! Giannis taking off.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And here's Milwaukee now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Antetokounmpo against Barnes. A shot from the high post. Giannis Antetokounmpo again. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis, and Prince is subbed in for Green. Milwaukee in the lead. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by Castle.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Fox against Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. And he lobs it up. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Here's Prince. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Offensive rebound. Now here's Porter. He's covered by Fox. Here's Lopez. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Fox. The three from Barnes. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Portis finds Lillard. Back to Portis. Lillard outside. Free ball from Lillard.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Well, Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Here's Castle. He's got 5. Here's Fox. Prince grabs the miss. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Lillard. The drive by Lillard. Got it. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Fox. Rebound, Milwaukee.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Portis, left side. Lillard, a screen on Barnes. Vassell against Kuzma. Portis, a screen. The 3 ball. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Kuzma. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fox against Lillard. Outside for Wembanyama. The 3 from Barnes. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lillard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Milwaukee out in front, up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Milwaukee has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. So on the floor for San Antonio. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Fox against Lillard. Pass to Castle. Fox right side. Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vassell. Offline with a 3. Lillard outside. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. That one falls.
Used all 7 feet and about a third of a ton to get that one up and down.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw tonight. Spurs trail by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Fox with the drive. Oh, Fox! A bolt of lightning on the drive.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Oh, Fox with a steal. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And he can't hit the second. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. The lead is 2. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Lillard against Fox. On the wing, Vassell. Fox outside. Fires for 3. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Barnes. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lopez against Fox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Lillard outside. Throws it up high. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Fox outside. And the layup is good. Fox has got 10 points in the quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
The Bucks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Into the lane. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Trent, he's checked in for Prince.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in. Here's Castle. He's got 5. Wembanyama, screen on Trent. Here's Castle to the inside. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Milwaukee has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Prince, a screen on Barnes. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Fox against Lillard. Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Vassell, a screen on Lillard. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Prince grabs the miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Trent outside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. To the left wing. Here's Fox. Yes, sir! Fox finishing. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Bucks missing. San Antonio leading. Fox with the ball. He's got 31. There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And great job.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Trent outside, beyond the arc. And the Bucks miss again.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Barnes with a screen on Lillard. Fox with the ball. Portis picks him up. Fox, that's good.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
Bucks trail by 4. Porter from outside. Sinks it from distance. Porter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Livingston, he's checked in for Milwaukee. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Lillard against Fox. Over Lillard. 5 on the clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Trent, the pass to Lillard. For the lead. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Bucks ahead, up by 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, it's quite nice to see Barnes getting physical inside. You know, does a really good job sensing and feeling the contact coming and then going right into it, not shying away from it.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Fox. Barnes with a screen on Porter. Back to Barnes. Castle for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Porter outside. Drains the triple. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Tell you what, if he can find some consistency from deep, Porter Jr. is going to be a nightmare as an offensive player.
It's Fox with a drive. Second chance shot. And Wembanyama lays it up and in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The offensive rebound. Milwaukee has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Green, the pass to Porter. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Portis finds Trent from the stripe. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Trent's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Porter against Fox. Wembanyama screen. And here's Fox. Wembanyama out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Prince finds Lillard. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Kuzma for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Now Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Lillard. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Pass to Prince. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Spurs trail by 3. Fox up top. Defended by Lillard. Oh, Fox pushing through the defense.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. To the right side, and here's Lopez from the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Fox surveying the D. Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard to take the lead. Fox gets it to go inside.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Pass to Prince. Lillard right side. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
For three, here's Lillard. Rebound by San Antonio. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Fox against Lillard. And it's Fox penetrating. And there it is for him. Fox has got 43 points.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 1:14 left in the final quarter. They double him with Wembanyama. The three from Prince. Pure from three-point range.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
Lillard against Fox. There's the drive. Oh, he nails it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Double team on Fox. Here's Castle. Drops in the layup for two. And now it's a 6-point Spurs lead. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Inside. Antetokounmpo up top. No good that time. Good D by Wembanyama. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
The three from Prince. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Castle for 3. Buries it from 3. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
Keep moving.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA. Stand both teams here love to get out and run the floor.
Oh, yeah, this pace is going to be incredible. Our heads will literally be on a swivel tonight, Kevin, and we're going to see a lot of plays in transition and maybe a lot of turnovers as well.
Well, we're buckled in either way. And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Fox, no good. Van Vliet outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Fox against Van Vliet. And it's in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession. Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Outside, Green. And so just over a minute and a half played. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Now Fox. Into the lane. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Fox has got his second basket of the game. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
Good on the second free throw. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Fox with the steal. Drives to the hoop. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Outside, Green. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Now, here's Thompson, and he gets it to go.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Van Vliet wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball. Van Vliet's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets. Fox with it. He's got 10. Misses the layup. Houston in the lead. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Misses the wing jab.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Amen Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Green. And it's Vassell in the corner. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's Houston's ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Pass to Şengün. Fox against Green. Shot clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup. Green's got 5 now.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Rockets. Spurs trail by 7. There's 42 seconds left in the first. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 2. Here's Whitmore. And he misses his first shot of the game. And here is Fox. 10 points for him. And good that time. He's got 12.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets ahead, up by 3. And the second. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Fox goes in. Comes up empty down low.
Yeah, that's too bad. A nice drive there, but just couldn't finish.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. And with his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA, thanks. Here's Fox. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Houston leading by 5. Pass to Whitmore. A shake. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Castle. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. The most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Wembanyama, a screen on Holiday. Right side, Fox. Eason grabs the board. The Rockets shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Ball stolen. And now Wembanyama pushing it up with no one back to stop him. Fox, no good. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Whitmore. Banked in off the glass. Whitmore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he might be a rookie, but Whitmore can play some bully ball. He will get it inside and be as physical as anybody.
Wembanyama, a screen on Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, Wembanyama. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Aaron Holiday. Thompson with it, now guarded by Fox. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Hits it from three-point range. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Fox with the steal. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Rockets, Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Jabari Smith. Fox against VanVleet. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Here's Şengün. No good, unable to end this run. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Only given up 6 here in this quarter, and they take the lead. Fox has got 21 in the game.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Thompson in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Alperen Şengün. Here's Van Vliet. 8 points for him. That's tipped. Wembanyama against Smith. Thompson sets the pick for Green. The Rockets again can't hit.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Rockets trail by 4. Looking to end the run. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Green's got 8 points.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Here's Fox. He's got 23. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. And it's Smith missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Fox feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 13 points in just this quarter.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Thompson.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Fox against Van Vliet. To the inside, Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Brooks with 4 seconds on the clock, and it's good on the way in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. Fox inside the 1. From down in the low post, it goes. Fox has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Spurs. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Brooks outside. The leaner. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to a single point after the basket from Green.
Oh, how about the body control from Green? Coming in handy there.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Fox, no good. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Fox against Van Vliet. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Back to Van Vliet. For the lead. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Fox. Brooks grabs the board. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Inside. And Şengün throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. Fox goes in. That one good for 2. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
A baseline J. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. Goes in.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the paint, Şengün doesn't go for him. Good defense by Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 3. Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. And the shot goes down. Fox has got 33. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest here.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Chris Paul's checked in for Fox. Here's Thompson. 5 points in the game.
Back it down, baby.
To the middle. Green passes to Şengün. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. That's 7 points for Şengün. Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Paul with the steal. 3-on-3. Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Paul. Clock at 6. Back to Wembanyama. From 11 feet away. Pass to Eason. Pins the shot with nobody near him. Eason's got his first basket of the night.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Here's Paul. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Paul's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
And it's the way Paul controls his body and gets into a position to shoot. Amazing.
Eason against Vassell. Here's Thompson. A rebound by the Spurs. And it's Vassell in the corner. Here's the break. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Green finds Van Vliet. Back to Green. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. A 3 from Wembanyama. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. And his big game just keeps. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Here's Paul. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Paul kicks to Vassell. It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Pass to Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. Over Smith. Barnes can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Whitmore. That 3 off the mark. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
Thanks, David. Paul passes to Vassell. Back to Paul. Vassell, a screen on Holiday. And the shot goes in. And the Spurs lead by 6.
A master at finding angles to finish. Chris Paul uses quickness to his advantage.
Holiday against Paul. Holiday, the pass to Smith. Over Barnes. Pass to Şengün. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Paul looking over the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
The strength and balance of Paul overcoming some physical defense there.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Şengün. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Aaron Holiday. And San Antonio also making a switch. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Chris Paul. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. VanVleet against Fox. Now VanVleet. Pass to Eason. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Spurs leading by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. The Rockets pull it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds in this game. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And that one, good. Now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Fox with it. Wembanyama, a screen on VanVleet. And Fox gets it to go.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. So for the Rockets, Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Whitmore. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And how about the leadership there from VanVleet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Here's Fox. Drops in the layup for 2. Fox has got 39.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Knocked away. Here's Castle, guarded by Green. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Rockets trail by 5. Now here's VanVleet. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And the shot is good. Fox has got 41.
And how about that stick-to-itiveness from Fox there? Just a great attitude. He really excels at driving inside and kind of just bouncing off defenders.
With the step back. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him. Here's VanVleet, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Fox, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Paul against Green. Paul kicks to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Green against Paul. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. VanVleet against Paul. They kick it out to Green. counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
Ball against Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Count.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
And he misses the second attempt, but one more coming up here. And he nails the third.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but now still a one-possession game.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Another miss by Houston. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.